Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns, where I have just gotten through painstakingly recreating the past. I don't know what happened. When I loaded the game up to record today, just all of the last in-game day of progress was just gone. And like, a person can forget to make a manual save. That can happen, but it wasn't reflected in any of the autosaves either. I don't know. It's weird, but it was just, that Blade Deadpool mission. I just went ahead and replayed it. But yeah, strange. Anyway, now that's done. And here we are. I've talked before about how my computer is mild to moderately haunted. I'm blaming that. Man, has anything good ever come of anyone meeting Deadpool in a chapel? I just feel like...
Hey, it wasn't that bad.
Are you serious? It was awful.
Quit being a pussycat. No one got hurt.
No one got hurt yet. I don't care what you do in your off time. But when we're out on missions, you don't jeopardize the team. Got it?
It's cute when you set up boundaries.
I'm serious. You pull any of that crap that might put us in danger, and it's over for you. End of discussion.
Okay, I'm actually kind of curious how seriously they're going to try to play this. This could be interesting.
I'll stay very far away from the guy with the pointy stakes.
Thanks for the save there. I thought Blade was gonna stab me again.
I did literally nothing.
Are you all right?
All right is subjective, but I'm still breathing.
I was hoping the two of you would not fight.
I can play nice all day when we're out there kicking bad guy booty, but asking me to make friends? Barf.
Here's some solid advice. Just lie.
There will be less tension among the team if you at least fake it.
Now, if I had a nickel for every time... never mind. All these chumps are my co-workers, not friends.
If you try, it will be easier to work with everyone.
Ugh, you sound like a camp counselor. What's next? You want us to gather round and make s'mores? Ooh, please say yes. I don't care if people don't like me. Can't blame them. It's hard being the most skilled, attractive, funniest, and humble person here.
They could start an I Hate Deadpool club. I'm already a founding member, but for $20 they could join.
This makes sense as like a darkness option. I know I've talked plenty about it already, but like the total incoherence of what darkness and light mean in this game is still very funny to me. Like that, hey, just like try to get along with everybody is also a darkness option. It's very strange.
If you want to spend your time here being hated, that is up to you.
A little rough, but I can handle it.
I will not interfere with your choices here.
Bad Choices was my nickname in school, right next to Biggest Mouth.
Are you and Blade going to be okay?
I'm not going to lose any sleep over our squabble, but I can't speak for him.
Just try not to anger him. For me.
You missed your opportunity to make me pinky promise.
What happens if you break that kind of promise?
You cut off my pinky. Don't worry, it'll grow back.
What a strange conversation. It was very disjointed, wasn't it? It felt like a repeatedly like a two-line response to the last thing that happened, and then a different take on a two-line response to that same thing, and then a different. It's very odd writing, and the cadence the dialogue is delivered at doesn't help a ton with the awkward pauses and stuff. So Iron Man, not really interested in hanging out with Iron Man. I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't miss any really obvious credits or anything either. It doesn't seem like they appear from very far away. Oh, I didn't loot out the gift shop in the new version of the day. Okay, may as well grab that stuff. We are definitely still making money way faster than we're spending it. and an opportunity to hang out with Magic.
But
We do
don't
not
know who
miss this.
Deadpool's mysterious client is. We could sell the bag of blisters for profit.
Do I think she likes fishing? Watching a movie, I mean, it'd be fine. She likes things where we can sit quietly together. So watching a movie should go all right, right? I don't know if she's into video games. I kind of want to find out. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same bonus for everything. Yeah, I guess let's find out.
I ordered weird candies. We should eat them.
What is weird candy?
Made from octopus, marbled with ginger shavings, and looks disgusting. Like a lump of clay you find in a gutter.
I love the idea that Magic is just like watching people prank each other on the internet, and she's like, ah, friendship. Let's do that.
I have eaten some strange things in my life. This could not be any worse.
We shall see. Also, I bet Robbie you would throw up. If you do, I will post a picture to Superlink.
You what?
Shush, you are committed. People online say it tastes better when lukewarm, but do not warm it too much. It is pungent if it sweats, like a cheese.
Well, I am as ready as I will ever be.
Where did I... wait. I must have swapped them with the ritual components I collected from the forge. They have the same consistency.
Is that a problem?
For us, we have no candy. And perhaps for Strange if he tries to bind a spirit with octopus ginger twists.
Should we tell him?
No, he's the Sorcerer Supreme. He will be fine.
That was a really strange interaction. It was not at all what I was expecting. Okay. What do we want to give you? We definitely have some stuff. Like at the very least, we had... I thought we had a book that was about a person dealing with their inner demons. Oh, you know what, though? We might have picked that up in the version of the day that didn't occur. Oh, no. Okay, well, a music box that accompanies quiet meditation. She would probably be into that. I mean, we know some music would not necessarily go awry here. I don't think she... You know, she nearly looks like a person who would be in a glam metal band, so maybe I'm gonna go with this.
I'll put as much effort into using this as you did choosing it.
Okay, well, I don't know if she understands the burn, but okay, she's not particularly into video games. Also, here's some root beer that I just found sitting around. Okay, and that is probably the whole evening, right? Doesn't look like any white or blue chests respawned. Oh, we should go and see if I can open the thing in the offering bowl now, if it really is a once per night thing, or if there's something about the thing that I did correctly the first time that I'm not doing now.
Always here?
All right, hold on. I want to. You know what? No, let's leave it a book and use open again, so we can verify. Okay.
My offering was accepted.
Okay, so put a book in the bowl, cast open, and it turns into a key. Tomorrow night, we will try a different kind of object, and we will see if it is the same deal. I don't feel like it's worth spending a key on a purple chest, now that they're scarcer. There are so many orange chests in the world that one of them's going to respawn relatively soon, probably. And we'll just use it there. So for the moment, I think the only thing really to do is just go to bed. Let's just wind this thing forward a bit. So my plan is to push the Deadpool storyline through first. Given the way these kinds of like tacked on DLCs to modern games work. Oh, yeah. Emo Kids meeting, sure. Or Emo Kids invitation, anyway. Yep, absolutely. I am into it. I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty short set of missions. We can get a food truck to hang out in the yard. This feels like a security risk. Discard a card once per encounter to gain 1 move. Yeah, alright. I could see that being a useful bonus. Dealing with difficult coworkers. Book is for anyone dealing with new difficult coworkers. And the first appearance of Wolverine. It is so weird. Why do they make the comic books exist in universe? That is such a weird thing, because, like, I guess I could give that to Wolverine, but isn't that going to be existentially terrifying for him more than, like...
How may I assist you today?
Oh, did I not? I must not have opened the Gamma Coil from yesterday. Well, actually, this is cool, because this gives us an opportunity to get a Ghost Rider ability, which would be neat to have.
I even impressed myself.
Or maybe it is not actually... Okay, I guess the randomization happens when you do the mission, so this is exactly the same as before. If I re-roll the same ability, will I get... Okay, no, that was a different outcome than last time.
Another magical mystery box.
On redraw, Cure Strange is actually pretty cool. That's a neat idea. I do like... I kind of think I'm going to stick with what we took last time. But this is a redraw ability that I think is actually interesting. No, I'm not allowed to... There we go. Okay.
Starting coil extraction process. Not bad, right?
You know, that's not terrible. It's actually... For 2 heroism, maybe it is kind of terrible. That's interesting, I guess. That's a real bummer. Yeah, I don't know that we need more ways for Blade to spend, especially since this isn't really doing that much more damage than Stake. I certainly don't need more copies of Death from Above. I think that ability is kind of horrible. So... yeah, we'll do that. That seems fine. And then let's commit a new research. So this is just that nanotech weave. Yeah, let's go this way. I wonder how expensive that food truck's gonna be.
Tony is working.
So we still need to bring Iron Man on a mission. Still trying to get to here. Upgrade one of Nico's abilities. Wolverine. We need this. So we want to bring Wolverine on the next thing really badly.
You find more coil.
That gives us some direction. Provided that we are even allowed to make the decision. And is this just going to be the question did I not answer it last time? No, this is different. You've known her longer than any of us. Do you trust Caretaker? I mean, fully trust her. I actually really like the darkness answer here, in addition to it being the thing that we're going to pick for the darkness points. Yeah, hey, buddy, let's just stay focused on who the real enemy is here. All right, how am I doing on credits? Oh, right. Because I have to replay the day. I had to replay the day, and I definitely didn't buy the Crucible. I was like, wow, that's a lot. How did I get so much? But yeah, that'll solve it. All right, Strange. You get to relax. I went through an update when I did everybody's looks again. I went through and changed all of the guy characters to be wearing board shorts instead of the like weirdly body hugging stuff they were wearing before, because I'm assuming from a weird streak of puritanism, probably demanded by the publisher, the developers chose to make them all like very obviously Ken doll smooth, and the really body hugging shorts they started makes it super obvious that they don't have any genitals, and I just think that's weird. I'm pretty sure that a lot of these guys do in fact have genitals. All right, so yeah, like this is just absolutely worth having, and a thing we certainly have enough of is skill essence.
We need any advantage we can get.
I actually think that's one of our better skill cards. I'm glad to make the upgrade. So we need to upgrade a Nico ability, right? But Nico, we actually don't have enough of her stuff. Let me we can fix this. Let me look at her deck right now. Let me go back to the forge, because that's where we build abilities anyway, and verify, because my memory is terrible, that it was indeed her that we want to upgrade one more ability on. Yeah, okay. Then we're going to figure out what we would like to upgrade and just build an extra copy of it, in theory. Upgrading Witchfire is going to give it more potential recasts, right? Which is not exactly where we'd like to be. This doubles the quantity. Man, her cards are kind of not great. Upgrading her swarms is probably a good idea. How hard is it to craft a swarm? I guess, sorry, I do that right here. Ability crafting.
The forge is a powerful tool.
Nico. Okay.
All right. Not
easy enough.
Exactly an infinity stone, but we will do. That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections.
It just adds another boy.
I'm feeling hands-on.
Her cards are
Just
bad.
gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes.
At least her starting cards. Like I love
This is why I despise
her
group
gimmick,
projects.
but am I running both of the empowers?
Good day, Hunter.
Or am I just running one up? I'm just running one upgraded empower. I wonder if we should go back to running two empowers, because like at least it draws a card that you get to play immediately, right? Yeah, if you can actually upgrade them, they are worth having. So maybe I build two empowers, combine them both, run that alongside. I don't hate blood magic. Well, I guess the downside of empower, right, is that it's not the loss of the card, it's the card play. Yeah, maybe I don't want to run an extra one of these. So okay, if we're gonna keep the composition of the deck basically the same from there, what I should really do is build another swarm. So
Something
we can
to
upgrade them
keep
both.
us occupied?
Not my best work, but it'll do.
I don't have enough heroic essence to upgrade them both, probably, but we can rip a card apart for some. What is it actually going to require?
Practice makes perfect.
I don't remember what the low level
you've got
common
something for
upgrade
everyone.
cost is. Okay, 40.
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now.
We are almost there already. So I want to just... Can I do this from the card inventory where I can see everything, or do I need to... Okay, yeah. I can pull the mods off stuff and salvage it here. So we want to burn a heroic card that I don't think I'm going to use. Can I sort these? Yeah, just to the heroics, please. I mean, as much as I don't like necessarily like the legendaries we have for the hunter, I don't think I want to just burn them. But like something like this, I think I could afford to lose all out. That's not that exciting. We have so many copies of Whip. Yeah, I'm gonna salvage this one, use it to upgrade the other Nico ability real fast, and then we can
No pain,
get
no
out of here.
gain.
Can't wait to try this out.
So now there's two of the 4 damage values are pretty
We've got
good.
plenty of trick.
I feel all right about that. Strange. Okay, Strange did get committed. He's not actually in there. It's just a little weird to me because he was not grayed out on the previous menu, but all right. Yeah, Nico, absolutely. We are rapidly pushing toward maximum friendship.
Now I see
And nothing
all
brings
this.
people closer together like trying to kill each other, but recreationally, you know, in a relatively non-serious way. That's a pretty okay combat bonus.
See you around.
All right, so Wolverine and Iron Man, if I get to choose.
While you're out there, make sure to get Robbie Blaze's autograph, will you?
Can I just continue the Deadpool thing, or do I need to... Okay. Need a general mission first. Well, let's do the Blaze thing then, and then I'm sure we will need another general mission after this as well. So I don't get to bring Wolverine and Iron Man. We'll prefer Wolverine. Provided I get to bring anybody
you want me to
else.
do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was joking.
We are not.
These cuffs of Cyttorak should allow the mirror table to access the innate link between you and your fellow Spirit of Vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the Rider, if we are going to find Blaze and the Page.
Fine. So what do I do? Focus on Blaze or some...
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
That was awesome.
That was fairly awesome. Yeah, Wolverine for sure. Get in here, bud. Oh, I like it. I like it very much. Hold on. Can we bring some items that are maybe like a little bit more appropriate? First of all, a battlefield scanner to make up for if I accidentally discard my damn hand again. And then like a lot of this stuff is pretty low impact. They don't discard their next played hero card, discard the rest of your hand instead. What would be interesting? You know, the overdrive serum is not a terrible idea, actually. We might make use of that.
I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really?
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. Just hoping.
Really, maybe we should all be wearing like blue and yellow impact armor. Just saying, there's something to be said for having like a nice team aesthetic, not a uniform exactly. But just basically every time Wolverine comes down for the day, everybody go back to your rooms and dress however he dressed. He's gonna hate it.
Perfect.
You don't see Sabretooth riding in cars all that often.
What the hell?
Robbie, helmet.
You're all a pack of fools.
Oh man, is he? He's really gonna go for it.
Go for what? Hold on!
Another meat puppet lady? You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Wolverine is fully asleep in the back. Like, I don't know, wake me up when you need me.
Hello, Mother.
It does kind of feel like it's a mistake for Robbie to even get out of the car. He should just be doing donuts around the area. Alright, destroy altars. The Nest Mother may turn them into monuments. We know how this
Show
goes.
no mercy.
We can handle it.
We know this whole thing. Fortunately, these enemies are not super well positioned to take advantage of the explosive cracks in the ground.
Still want a piece?
Yeah. Only 65 damage, too. Alright, well, and this one's just going to catch those two. It is something, I suppose.
Hope you're ready.
Alright. Maybe this time we just don't even bother trying to engage with the shield guy. Doesn't seem necessary. So we can knock two more of them down here. But I probably want to just set up a hell ride, right? So... what, I could break these two. Is there a way for me to end up with... yeah, I have three card plays. What I would like is to have some heroism left over for triggering the vents. So I don't think there's any version of this where we play the Drain Soul. Let's see what else we could pull here. Holy Burst is probably also right out, so let's... right. Forgot about that thing. Not that it matters terribly. So these are oh no, this one's a slide. That's a vault. Interesting. Alright. 409. Oh, but you're gonna split if I hit you. I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah, let's hit you with the bad Wild Strike, I suppose. Nothing is actually targeting the Hunter right now, so we can just ride out this vulnerable. If that's the case, if I don't need to conceal, then I'm going to use the higher damage one.
Your time.
Nice.
Damn it. Had to run all the way out of the rock range. Alright, this one can be rocked at least. I'm debating using the heal just as a way of generating 2 more heroism. So that way we can hell ride and we can still blow something up. So what? I can catch 3 of the dogs and 2 of the altars. I think this is the right thing. I probably don't even have to move for that, do I? Okay, so yeah, let's I guess we'll Wild Strike. We'll just kill one of the halves. I don't know that it matters terribly which one.
You had
We'll just do this. We'll take the 1 heroism, the hell ride, and call it good enough. Yeah, pretty happy with that.
Your suffering begins.
And then the question is whether we can shove someone into one of the rifts, which would activate it, right? Is, like, for example, could I use my move to knock this dog into that rift? Actually, it would be better to knock this guy into the rift. Yeah, that rules. Okay, as is usually the case when we employ the car, that was a very productive turn.
Guardian strong. Now.
And we kind of left Wolverine hanging, but he'll get over it.
You don't know who you're messing with.
You will fall.
Alright, that's very fixable. But also potentially not a thing that actually has to be fixed.
They have not lost interest.
So on full combo, it applies 1 week. But I don't think I care. I think the combo is like that.
Gets on the ugly one.
All right, these things. Sorry, once they're monuments, they don't go down in 1 hit anymore.
You picked the wrong.
Well, that was still probably the right way to do it because I wanted to free Johnny. Although I guess we don't have any like, super pressing stuff to do with Johnny. Maybe that wasn't necessary. I am super not worried about the dogs. Wolverine could use a little bit of HP. I'd really like to get rid of this thing, though. Let's just last sight it.
Mother abandons you.
This eviscerate's pretty whatever, honestly. Wolverine is gonna get walloped here, though. All right, I think we're gonna trust to survival and just hold off for a turn. And do we want to spend the eviscerate? Do we want to drain soul, maybe? Reset Robbie's health at least. Oh, you're just far enough apart that doesn't work, huh?
Make way for vengeance. I will see all that you have done.
All right, and then we do have a push left. Can I? Yeah. Collecting quote-unquote souls. You know, souls after a fashion. I don't actually hate any of these cards. We're gonna hold on to all of this for the moment. Oh, that was enough to fully down him. He was at like half health, and he didn't go down. You know, it took 2 units attacking him to get him there. So I thought he would be likely to survive one more hit. Is that a monument of healing as well? Okay, warding, that's fine. We're gonna just ignore this dude anyway. I feel like all of that stuff could have happened at the same time. You know, hold on a second. Options. Yeah, maybe it's general. I'm just kind of curious here. Is there a zip mode equivalent? I mean, this is where it would be if it was going to be here, right? It's certainly not a video thing. It's certainly not a graphics thing. Yeah, all right.
Remember to keep an eye on those altars.
Like the insistence this game has in so many different ways on fully completing animations, letting everything return to neutral, and then pausing for like a full second before moving into the next thing sucks a lot. It's a real bummer. Okay, so I need to generate a point of heroism real quick here. The eviscerate's a lot less exciting if Wolverine's on the ground at first. Mindbender is very mediocre. I guess it kills one of these dogs while getting me 2 heroism. Yeah. Oh, or it kills one of those while getting me 2 heroism. That's fine, I suppose.
Not the first time.
All right. Let's grab some Wolverine cards.
Something real special.
Okay, an eviscerate that we can, in fact, afford to play. Can I start with this? Yes, just barely.
You attached to that face.
Yeah, that's right. You let that rock know who's boss.
I am impressed.
It's not maybe the most HP we could have pulled. She's got to be getting pretty low. 181. Not as low as I would like, honestly. And then we just... I can use that to detonate the monument. I'm not really that worried about the dog, I don't think. Oh, actually, sorry, I haven't even used my my push yet. That is 100% perfect.
Suffering awaits.
Okay, so we'll get her next turn. And I think I'll just hold on to my heroism for now.
Their loyalty is unwavering.
Yeah, this is gonna be easy. We'll see if perhaps there's a little twist here, or a second half of this, or whatever. I wonder if damage coming in from monument destruction actually hits that shielding at all.
It's my turn now.
If Lilith wanted that page, she should have come for it herself. But even she fears my judgment.
You know, Wolverine, it is in
Were as
fact
cocky as his
your turn.
counterpart here. It wouldn't be nearly as likable.
I've got a reputation to protect.
Okay.
They're down, but I don't think you're out of the woods yet.
It's true, the dead enemy is no longer protected.
It's really you. In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve then?
Good question. But right now I got a better one. You want this? That what you're all here for? Well, here, have it. Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
in virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get...
Quaid, Barca, where you get?
heated.
Yes, they are.
Feels like a little bit of an overreaction to 5 zombies, but fine. Okay. Use a card to defeat a soulless. Get your card play back always. That's pretty cool. This is familiar.
You've still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Okay, defeating the stronger soulless does still get your card play back as well.
Speak for yourself, lady.
So, it is a lot of them. I'll say that. That's a slide. Okay. That's pretty huge. So, do we have, like... Can Johnny get a shove on this thing into the... Oh, just barely not good enough. Well, I can use Lash. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Suffer the pain of your victims.
And also me. Also, I will do that. I love to suffer the pain of your victims. I really wish I had a better hunter card in my hand. Let's drop Hellmouth, maybe? Or I'm gonna drop a Drain Soul. Give me one of my good hunter damage cards. No, that's not gonna cut it. I need a different... Am I not allowed to redraw this card? Okay, that I'm not really concerned about. Well, I don't know if we're getting through 350 HP then, but we can go after these ones back here. So we can just lash again.
Vengeance is near.
These two are a little more killable. Okay, but they have a lower version of the card drawing thing. I see. Okay. I probably do want to do some Drain Soul. But this seems like a fine time to deploy it. Yeah. I'm debating between, like, maybe I don't have to kill all the little ones right now. Maybe what we should do is focus the damage a little bit harder. Like, we want to kill one thing with this, so I get my card play back, but... Because we still have our move, right? So it should be pretty free for me to take the other one out.
Fires of hell burn bright.
Alright, and now maybe we go for the Berserk and do some Wolverine ping pong and try to bring down a couple more enemies, find ourselves some better cards. I appreciate that they modeled the spittle coming out. Dude, that sucked. That was a really bad draw. Well, this'll work.
I'm gonna rip you in.
We do this and then use the hunter's knockback ability. We can actually clear both of them out, get our card, get 2 cards plus the quick thing. I guess I don't have to do it that way though. Yeah, maybe it's better we take them one at a time in terms of preserving our card plays.
Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
Show me something good. Hellride's not bad, certainly. I'm a little reluctant to move the hunter because, like, the hunter's got a decent angle on this slide. Although I guess it's not the best. I'm still pretty annoyed by the lack of good opportunities that I'm seeing here. You know what? Maybe I need to do this because we need to. Maybe we need to do this because we just really need to see more cards. Yeah, it doesn't matter where I knock you back to.
Feel my call.
Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Although it is only like 120 damage in total. And I would like something that made resources instead of spending them. We could Hellmouth right now. Or we could, yeah. Hellmouth right now. Fire the Obsidian Collar. I could Bladestorm in the middle of them. And get at least the kill on this guy and some pretty decent starting damage. Actually, yeah, let's Hellmouth maybe over here.
Only the innocent are spared.
The intention of using our move to take a swing at killing that guy. And then I'm actually gonna steal the heroism and use it to get some kills without. Yeah. Get some kills without discarding our whole hand.
There is no escape.
This builds within you, Hunter.
Yeah, thanks. I was thinking the same thing.
No mercy.
That seems like a no-brainer, right?
Servants fall.
Okay, and then Last Sight is not lethal, and it won't make Quick Swipe lethal. Quick Swipe's not lethal against that guy either, but we do still have our move, so we could bounce this guy off that rock. I guess once I've done this, we have the Eviscerate available, which will let us clean things up a little bit. Oh, this is our last card play, if I don't kill with it, though. Yeah, awkward. We're not going to be able to kill this guy. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Alright, I think I am going to hit the Soulless Brood. Show me another card.
Return to your mother.
Something that fits a little better. Heal is not exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe we just do an Eviscerate here. Oh, sorry, not just an Eviscerate. Also this. I'm feeling pretty okay about that first turn. So is Wolverine. And you know what? Steve Blum's enjoying it as well. What more could we possibly ask for?
Release starting to grind my gears.
We gotta get Robbie some HP, though. Ooh. They grouped up.
May not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
They grouped up in a way that I do not think is
Now we face the servants of another evil.
I do not think is going to help them survive. I lost the words that were in my brain. So let's go ahead and heal Robbie, I guess. I don't think it matters who. I just need the 2 heroism.
Walk in the light.
I am empowered.
Followed by, like... Yeah, Lethal Pounce will do just fine. These ones who are at least going to be in the path of the car.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
And a 227 damage Hellride is, in fact, all that we need in this world. So just like right here will do it. And there's no sense in playing the Berserk first. I guess we play the Berserk first so that we have bonus. No, let's play a Hellmouth first. I want to produce extra heroism, obviously. But the Hellmouth will leave behind something that we might be able to make use of later. And then since the weak Hellride will be good enough. Oh no, that's right. I'm going to be discarding the other one anyway. It does not matter which one of these I play.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
I missed a guy? Well, I mean, alright. Problem solved. Perhaps a little overkill, but... Okay,
How invigorating.
all that stuff could have popped above her head at the same time. It would have been fine. Right, do we want to do any redrawing here? Do we want to sculpt this hand at all? I don't know that a hero combo is very compelling against these enemies. We probably don't need both the Drain Souls. Quick Slash is probably fine. I think I will drop that. Alright. Alright, so we have a rift over here.
Then you should have no trouble
That'll do
dispatching
something,
them,
I guess.
and quickly.
You were unprepared.
It's some pretty easy ones to start with. Do I want to... Quick cards do not have the same value that they usually do. Okay, pretty decent damage last sight, which will allow me to knock one of these two out immediately with the collar. Do I want to redraw again? How's Robbie's health? Robbie's health is actually really good right now. Okay, that's not terrible. So we can do this to just clean up all of the remaining... Well, no, the way we want to take these enemies out is one at a time, right? So we're maximizing what we're regaining.
It's a good
Alright, can I have 117 left? How much damage is forceful? Oh, actually, that's pretty compelling. I know that means we're not we're not stretching for as many extra card plays as we possibly could be, but I think there's definitely something to be said for the way that it kills all of these enemies at once. Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Judgment comes.
We did blow Wolverine up a little bit. The Obsidian Collar only works on attack cards. Holy Burst is really a lot of HP. And I still have... Yeah, I still have plenty of card plays left. Let's just go ahead and throw this down.
This is a serious predicament.
And now I think we're last sighting this guy instead.
This shall be of great help. Pathetic.
You being invisible is only going to be so valuable if you are standing right there. I don't think I care about applying weak because we're just going to kill this guy, right?
Leave some for the rest of us.
This is a strong team. I definitely think Robbie is one of the better characters overall. Wolverine seems great as well. Honestly, this might be the most powerful team that we have at the moment. Got through all that with 2 card plays remaining.
Looks like they called for help.
And then they just all lined up so I could hit them with my car.
But don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
So actually, we could take the car through these 4 probably without even having to move Robbie. Although it would be easier if I was like over here. So my plan had been, obviously these ones are all lined up, but these little guys don't need the car. In fact, let's clean up a bunch of these little guys right now. So actually, yeah, what I probably want to do is hit a little guy and then drop some damage on the biggest enemy.
Not looking good for you.
Just to make sure that the car is going to do the job.
Let's dance.
And then what, like a Hellmouth into the big Hell Ride is absolutely going to give us enough damage to kill all of you, provided I can actually hit all of you with it. And doing so is going to draw us a ton of cards, so I think that's actually the thing to do now. I don't know where I want this Hell Ride or Hellmouth to be, really. Just throw it somewhere. Oh, 423. Actually, I didn't even need to do anything. So can I... No, I cannot hit all of them the way I have it set up right now. Do I want to just accept the 3 and save my move for an attack? Or do I think I can get... If I position Robbie, like, right here, can I get them all on the edges of it? I think it's worth trying, at least. We may end up still only getting 3 of them. Yeah, I think it's just a little... It is a little too narrow. Well, let's hit these 3. Sadly, that is just a move wasted. So this is going to discard our hand, but then it's going to draw us 4 cards. And I was not, like, totally in love with the cards we had there, so...
Just don't try any funny looks on me, Skullboy.
Still not really in love with the cards we have. Alright, well... We do have 2 redraws. Drain Soul right now would give me 4 hits, which obviously is pretty alright. I don't know that I feel like we can afford to play Berserk, so I'm just going to go ahead and redraw that off. That's expensive. I think we're going to redraw that off as well. It's too expensive. Okay, Wild Strike. How did the car only kill... Huh. Well...
Your time.
Draws us a card, plus
Next
draws us a
time,
card.
Run while you still can.
Alright, we can work with this. Another Wild Strike, although less exciting. Oh, I wish I had one more dark card. The Obsidian Collar here would be really nice. Can I make this happen if I give him everything? I think the answer is no. If we Hellmouth, then Johnny can drain soul a bunch. We get our Wild Strike back, which I forgot about. But I only have one card play. Well, Wild Striking one of these guys with this card will show us some more cards. I think this guy's going to get to survive the turn, unfortunately, because of the sort of awkward way that the car thing worked out. If I just kill one of you... Yeah, this works. Hold on. Kill one of you with one of these, then I get my Obsidian Collar. Then we can collar the other strike to kill the big guy. Come on. Stop animating at me.
Welcome assistance.
This build for the Hunter seems insanely unfair. What if I had just unbelievably high damage output, but also I was always invincible?
It looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
Yeah, we really weathered that.
You survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
Cool. What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
I do really like Robbie being like endlessly impressed by Johnny Blaze, as he absolutely should be. Also, I will say this. I have a lot of things to say about the story and everything in this game, and I don't disagree with any of it, but I'm not taking any of it back. But I do appreciate a story that has the good sense to put at least 2 Ghost Riders in it. Like, almost all Marvel stories have 0 Ghost Riders, which seems like a crazy amount to me. So I appreciate this one sort of trying to make up some of that ground. In one of the Battle World stories in the 2015 Secret Wars, the 2015 Battle World stuff, there was a story where there was a Ghost Rider who was the Frank Castle of that world, and he was like an Inquisitor. Man, that Battle World stuff is good as hell.
When you get a chance,
Anyway,
could you meet
sorry.
me at the chapel?
Nico wants to talk in the chapel. I wonder if this is about the Emo Kids meeting.
Everybody looks like a block.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
You are still a kid.
Like last week.
Thank you, Wolverine.
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was invaluable training for becoming a real-life hero.
Except there's no Spider-Man in it.
And there's no Wolverine either. This was made when we were both free agents. The Don't worry, we'll be video game stars one day.
I wonder how, like,
Can't jump that high in real life.
I wonder how rights management for that sort of thing works. Like, if you're a real-life superhero and you would like to be in a video game, what is the appropriate path for managing that?
Trust me, Magic. Tomorrow is gonna be epic. Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
Well, I was going to eavesdrop, but I guess I stepped in too far.
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilin corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
You mean the story of the ancient pharaoh who was struck down with corruption and the traveling lightworker who purified him?
That's the one.
Of course, I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
I have to say, I am impressed.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you heap on the praise, there's something I should tell you. Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
Alright, I'm up for that.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Nico, I am the darkness.
Hell yeah, you are! Oh, so freaking excited to have you on board!
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini praecepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
I can handle anything.
That's my favorite resurrected half-demon demon hunter. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up.
Given the emphasis they're putting on this, I'm assuming I'm going to have to choose those manually. There will be a chance for us, the player, to screw it up. But fortunately, I will have screenshots of the things she just said, so no problem there.
I mean, they don't even have Thor in it.
Alright, let's look around real quick for sparklies, because I don't think I did during the day. You know, over time they add up. And attack essence is definitely the highest value. Okay, any orange chests? Nope, but there is a blue one. Is that it as far as value goes? Yeah, looks like.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it? My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner.
Okay, solid theory.
I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud?
That was an act of mad genius.
This is 100% fair. How is this a light option?
Blaze waited until the last possible moment, then unleashed some of the deadliest magic known to man. You are easily impressed by his theatrics.
And again,
He would not have been in that position if
he
he
did
had
it because he saw
cooperated with
5
us in
zombies.
the first place.
Easily impressed? Easily impressed? We'd have all been demon snacks if it wasn't for Blaze.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
This is kind of, these are all going to lead to the same place, right? Again, we're not getting to see the words that will actually be said, but I think these are all essentially making the same argument, which is very annoying.
Maybe we should all adopt his attitude. We are all fighting the same battle. Our backs are against the same wall. Perhaps our civility is holding us back.
I wish I could be a genius like him.
If we have to be more like Blaze in order to win this war, then so be it.
Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I still got a long way to go if I ever want to make my mark as a spirit of vengeance.
Then you have work to do.
Yeah, I do. It's just hard to gain that kind of confidence when I'm always left on the sidelines.
Well, that is objectively not what is happening.
I had to tune up the ride. She really took a beating out in the desert.
There's a lot of dents in the fender, you know. Okay, so I think that's probably the whole night then.
I remember the first time.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have a hangout available. We don't want to spend our key yet. Yeah, I think we're good.
Hydra tried to kill us.
Thanks, Peter. It's true. I mean, he's not wrong. Hydra did try to kill us. I just don't know how much it helps to say it now. It's just make it a little light conversation, I guess.
The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
From what I saw, he seemed to know exactly what he was doing.
Or perhaps that wretched parchment simply did not wish to be found by the soulless. And whatever foul master they serve.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
That damned book already enslaved your soul centuries ago.
I do not hide from the choice I made. And I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will understand. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
It's a really boring dream. All right, well, everything seems to be going well in all of our plots
I would
here.
not count on that, Mother.
Good. That was a good amount of pause there. We have a message from Nico. Is it about our friendship level going up? Why did I click on this? This isn't what I wanted. Superlink. Did our friendship level go up?
I need some friendly advice, and you're pretty okay at both the friend and the advice part. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, I think that you think that I'm one of those good people, right? Not Marvel America levels, but not too far off. But where do you stand on the nature versus nurture question?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, in the real world, I have some very complicated thoughts on this. In the video game, and especially for the purpose of becoming Nico's friend, and especially from the viewpoint that I think the hunter has, we basically have to believe that that nature has little to do with it, right? That said, none of these are actually that. We don't get to choose that answer to the question. We're a reflection of our environment is a non-answer. It's all set the moment we're born is it's all... Sorry, did I say it was all nature before? I meant to say we want to minimize the role of nature here. This is, it's all nature. This is obviously bad. It's frustrating that the choices we have here are the things she's going to hate to hear or two deflection non-answers. I guess I'm going to say this one. This is there is a possibility that the way the hunter is going to word this is going to take it into a I am making my own choices kind of direction, which is where I would like to go with it. But again, not actually having any idea what the character is going to say from the button you clicked is a real pain in the ass.
I rather judge a person based on who they are, not the path that brought them here.
Okay, yeah, this is where I want it.
Okay, fine. But how do you know if your judging is right? There's tons of stuff in both my nature and nurture that screams evil. How can you be sure that I'm not, evil?
This is a very childish question. It's like a bizarre black and white conception. Morality in video games is always some 6-year-old shit.
I know you well enough by now, Nico. You chart your own path. You are not your mother.
I bet parts of her probably rubbed off on me, or, are literally running through my veins. I don't know, Hunter. I feel like I'm holding myself back worrying about this stuff. You've been around me enough, and I kinda trust you. What do you think?
I think that if you want to reach your true potential, you need to come to terms with your past.
Okay. How?
Use your magic is a really unhelpful thing to say to her. This is very much, I don't know, fucking you figure it out. Whether or not she forgives, she has to accept.
Do not be ashamed of it. Your history is part of your makeup. Embrace it.
Just like that?
Yes, just like that. Accept it, and do not let anybody hold it against you. Not even yourself.
That's maybe a good idea. A strong maybe. Okay. I think I might have a plan now.
Feel better?
Not yet, but I will.
Okay, that passive's pretty good. Oh good, my compliment value increased. Alright, so we should definitely call it for today. The episode's getting a little bit on the long side, but obviously we must do the most important thing first. Alright, and that is going to be that for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, hopefully we're going to be able to wrap up this Deadpool thing pretty soon. And we're just going to keep plugging away at all of our various undead-ish problems. And we'll see you then.